Hey everybody, this is Riker Rider, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. If you spend a bit of time after going back to your ship, you will eventually get a transmission from AU-242 to come back to SkyTown for an upgrade. And that's the hint the game gives you to come back to SkyTown. Because this room you don't even have to visit. I guess without it, the game would just expect you to rely on chance. Well, one thing you may notice is that the spire is gone because obviously we dropped it on the Leviathan shield. So you're going to have to go a bit of a different route to get here. I would strongly recommend against going from using this cannon to go to the AU chamber, because this zip line here is really hard. I would take this zip line. There's a cannon you can take to get over here, and then I would just take this zip line here and this zip line here. Now that we have the grapple voltage, we can supply power to this gate. Unfortunately, it takes quite a bit of power. 75. Now hopefully this one isn't too bad. And thankfully this one we only have to take once. Yeah, unfortunately there's a slight problem. The cable broke. So we have to screw attack the rest of the way to the power works. And we can't get back out. Now, I really like what they did with this place, and you'll see why. Now, I don't know if I've said this on this project, but after I finish this project, I'm going to be starting Trauma Team, and then after Trauma Team, in other words, when I finish Super Mario Galaxy 2, since this, I don't know if this is going to finish before Super Mario Galaxy 2, but whichever one finishes first, I'm only going to be going back to, one project at a time. Yeah, now this is a bit of a puzzle that takes some time to figure out. You can't really pull at it from this angle, and see these gears? There's a gear missing. It just happens to be that gear on the floor there. I'm not quite sure how that would happen, but it happened. In any case, what you need to do is grapple it from this specific point to raise it up in the air. But unfortunately, that's not enough to get it into place. So you have to pull it up and then fire a missile at it very quickly in order to get the gear back into place. This will restore the room's functionality and allow you to pick up a power-up. The Spider Ball. We've been waiting for the Spider Ball for a long time. And I think and like I said earlier, I think it's nice for a change that they give you the other power-ups like the Grapple Beam and Screw Attack early, because Spider Ball was one of the first power-ups that you got in, excuse me, in the other two Metroid Prime games. But now that we have the Spider Ball, we can use these magnetic rails that we've been seeing everywhere. There should be some around here. Just hold the Z button to grab onto the magnetic rails, and they do some 3D stuff with the magnetic rails here as well, which is nice. I don't think they do that in 1 or 2. You want to be very careful not to fall off the Spider Ball tracks with any of the What are they? With any of the flames that just jet out of here randomly, you're going to want to be very careful about this stuff. Because if you screw up, unless you've hit a platform like that, you're going to end up going all the way back to the beginning. Now, that spiderball track in back leads out, but there's another spiderball track back here that leads to a missile expansion. You can also combine the spider ball with the boost ball to boost away from a spider ball track onto another spider ball track or onto a platform. You will want to charge your boost ball up quite a bit because if you do a weak boost, you might come up short. This can also be a way to leave the magnetic rail if you need to without releasing the spider ball button for some reason, if you ever want to do that. But now that we have spider ball, there are a lot of things we can do. We have almost all the power-ups. I think we're only missing 2 major upgrades now. I think. Excuse me. Now, unfortunately, we have a slight problem. We cannot use the zipline because, well, it got destroyed the first time we used it. So, instead, to get back to the main part of Elysia, there is a long spider ball track right up here, and falling is optional. So is that going to become another meme of this Let's Play X is optional? I really like the distortion of the spider ball track here too. It looks really cool when Samus is traveling along it. Now coming up here, I believe, is an energy tank. Well, maybe not right up here. Oh, okay, here it is. First try double bomb jump. Awesome. And there's our energy tank. I believe that is number 10. That'll be very valuable. Now, while we are in SkyTown, there are a few things I want to pick up. We can actually... What's really inconvenient about SkyTown is we can get every single upgrade on SkyTown now, except one. There is one missile expansion that we cannot get right now. Because we need... because I believe we need the final upgrade in the game to get it. Well, maybe... Well, the last major upgrade we need. But now I believe we can just... Can we just get back here with the screw tack? No. Then where am I? Oh, okay. I'm just being derpy is all. Okay. So the idea is while we're here, let's get some expansions. I just need to remember where they are. There's one back there over by the ballistas. Actually, over by the ballistas, there's a couple that we can get. And I want to go ahead and grab those, especially while I'm in the area, because if you don't do this now, it's very inconvenient to get back here. The loss of the Spire dock, or the Spire platform, rather, makes traveling this part of SkyTown a bit tedious. I haven't... Oh, right, I haven't activated this kinetic orb cannon yet, because I haven't had to. I completely forgot about this. This is how you get back across the bridge that you got the stylish kill on. So, the day I'm recording this is what, Tuesday the 15th? I get to go apply for a date to take my certification test tomorrow, which is going to be really exciting. I can't wait to get that taken. Because once I get that taken, I won't have to do any more studying. And I'm just going to have to do looking for... that was stupid. Now you're not going to be able to kill this Phasoid without going into corrupt Hypermode. Phasoids are kind of annoying, and I believe after you get grapple voltage... Fuck! Oh, thank you. Yeah, what can happen when you're fighting Phasoids is their final two particles can explode really, really quickly. I can't see where this other bastard is. There it is, okay. Basically, when the particles split into... the Phasoids split into two when you deal enough damage to them, and then they split again once you deal enough damage to those. And it can be really annoying. But there are certain Phasoids that if you are interested in buying everything from the shop in, that you're going to have to kill to get everything, well, to get everything from the shop. Some of the Phasoids, when you deal enough damage to them, will turn red, like this one.
Mammoth, this is Admiral Dane.
Not now. I'm busy. Where'd that red Phasoid go? I thought there was a red Phasoid around here. Where'd the transmission go? Huh, I guess I missed that transmission. It'll probably come again. Well, anyway, there are certain Phasoids in, I believe all three worlds. I'm not positive they show up on the Pirate Homeworld, but on Brio and Elysia, there are certain Phasoids that are red. If you can kill a red Phasoid, you will get a gold voucher or a gold credit. I believe there are 10 red Phasoids. When I'm going about rounding up items for the last time, I think I'm going to show all of them off. Did I get this yet? No, I didn't. This one's kind of tricky to get. You actually have to jump on top of the elevator platform back here, and I'm actually really stupid because I could have activated this elevator platform rather than going the long way. Do I need to stand on the pipe? I might not need to. We'll see. No, you don't. Now, you can get this once you have the screw attack, but it's very inconvenient to come past here once you get it. Because once you have the screw attack, you're going to be doing most of your business on Eastern SkyTown. And I think it's just more convenient to get it while you're getting the spider ball. So, how many more do we have left? We have a couple more. No, we have 3 more. Yeah, what I could have done here is given the elevator some energy. 45, and then we can just use the elevator rather than doing what we were doing. But it's said and done. I guess I just wanted to activate that for no real reason. That's not the way I want to go either. I guess it was a good thing I activated this elevator, because... Excuse me. Remember when we fought the defense drone all the way back in episode 17? And there was a power-up I said that we gotta come back for? Well, we're gonna get that now. See, now we can use this elevator because we've supplied power to it. I believe this is the only time in the game that that elevator is actually useful. Get some health back at least. And just because you have a lot of energy now doesn't mean that you can just, like, go through guns blazing and tank. Okay. Yeah, we need to go all the way back down to ballista storage. And there's another Steam Lord fight here, but this one's easier because you can just use your X-ray visor here. Oh wait, you can't combine Hypermode and X-ray visor. Yeah, unfortunately you can't combine Hypermode and X-ray visor, but the Steam Lord is always vulnerable because you can see him through the X-ray visor. This makes, and you have the Plasma Beam, which you did before, so this makes fighting the Steam Lord pretty easy. And we'll never see the Steam Lord again. Now what you want to do here, in this room, is there are a few fans that are running. You're going to want to overload... the fans. And this will open up a lock that contains an energy cell. Am I missing it? I must be missing an energy cell. Maybe it was when I... Let me actually look back at my list. There might have been an energy cell I passed on. I'll have to check, but there is an energy cell I missed, it looks like. I did not want to go back down. There we go. Okay, looks like... How many more things to get down here? 2, it looks like. There's one back here, which will be trivial to get, and then there's one over by the Steambot barracks. Okay, those are pretty close together. I think I can get those before I end the video. Shouldn't be too bad. If I go the right way, of course. Helps when you do that. And tonight, not tonight from when I upload this, but tonight from when I record this, I'm kind of looking forward to running Donkey Kong Country again. I want to get under an hour. Although by the time this goes up on the channel, you'll know whether I got under an hour or not, because I'm going to be uploading on the channel. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to ask. I'm thinking about moving to YouTube Streamer instead of Twitch, but I've heard it has a couple of problems. Could you guys... Like, I know the chat's weird, because they just go to video comments, but yeah, it's got a few oddities about it. I just want to know how good the streamer is, because I would rather stream on the channel itself rather than having to link to Twitch every week, because probably about, not even 5% of my active viewers actually follow the Twitch link. Right up here. I want to take care of this loser first. Okay, so there is a red one. Now, I want to wait until this guy spawns on land. Well, not spawns, but I want to see if I can... Ow. I guess one of those particles just shoved me into oblivion. I do want... Normally, I would try to wait until this guy's over land. Yeah, if you can get that guy to spawn over land... Oh, well, I've already gotten the gold credit, so it won't show anyway. But, yeah, just take my word for it. If you kill a red phasoid, you'll get a gold credit. And there are 10 of them. I'll probably at some point list all of their locations in the video description. In the video description of some video. And I'll remember to say that at the beginning of the video in which I place the location of the red phasoids. There's a shit missile expansion up here. I believe that's everything up here. Should be anyway. One more we gotta go get, and it's back in the Steambot barracks. Remember that missile that had been taunting us for a really long time because we needed Spider Ball? Well, now we have Spider Ball, so we can go get that. Once you actually have Spider Ball, it's trivial to get. It's just going back to the room it's in. Excuse me. And I actually need to be careful because I'm really low on health. I got a little bit crazy with the hypermode there. Now, where is that route back to the barracks? Oh, it's the way I came. I'm an idiot. I wonder if that phasoid is going to respawn. Well, I haven't been 2 rooms away, so enemies shouldn't respawn. I'm just going to have to be a bit careful about getting back to my ship, or I may have to redo this segment, which would be bad. And the segment's running a bit long, but that's okay because I don't want to have to spend 2 segments getting items. Since you guys, 1 segment of getting items is enough. At least for now. It's going to be more than that when we got to do the big item run at the end of the game. And the end of the game is approaching faster than you think. Yeah, we're very close. Okay, we don't want to take that elevator. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, here they are. There's the Steambot barracks. Here's where we want to be. I'm going to bring a few of these crates open to get some health. Just in case something goes wrong, but I doubt it. Just something going wrong on the way back. I remember the first time I hit this room, I only had 5 energy tanks. Oh, that was a fight. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get directly back into the Spider Ball track, so you're going to have to go all the way back up the elevator and all the way back around, which is annoying. Maybe not the elevator, but it's pretty annoying getting back up here. Especially considering every single time you re-enter this chamber, those blocks respawn. It's not a real big deal, just a minor annoyance, because it takes a few extra seconds. And that's the last not energy tank, the last expansion we can get in SkyTown. And that'll be a wrap for this episode. Next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, we are going to take the Spider Ball back to the pirate homeworld and do some things there. See you guys later.